Morning. Bless you. Got this is a good opponent coming in. You know, they're playing complimentary football over there right now. You know, very good defensive team. Really, all the main categories they're outstanding at. You know, a lot of two safety. Get you in third down, and they're outstanding. Third and fourth down, I mean, they're tops in the league. Red zone defense, obviously passing defense. They can create pressure up front. So, you know, they're an issue, man. 27 out there, 21. Witherspoon at the nickel also plays outside. 99 Williams, love the safety. You know, Jenkins comes down. Anyway, they're a good unit. You know, Mafia off the edge. I can keep going. I mean, they got a good unit over there. And then offensively, like I say, man, they complement each other well. You know, we would assume Walker's going to be back. He's a heck of a back. So's 24, though. 24 runs hard. And then we know about Metcalf, Jigba in the slot, and Lockett is his go-to guy when he needs it. So, and Gino plays really good football. This scheme is good for him. You know, it allows him to get up there. They do some no huddle, and he can see what the defense is doing, get the best play available, calm, cool, collective. And as the game goes on, the longer you keep them in it, let them play with their rhythm, man, Gino's going to find it. And there's been some confusion, different areas, first 3 games in where they've hurt teams, you know, gotten big plays to Metcalf. So, you know, we got our hands full. We got our hands full. But we're looking forward to it, you know. Our place, Monday night, our guys are ready to go. They'll be ready to go.
Dan, it's been 12 years since the Lions have beaten the Seahawks. Is there something about sometimes an opponent just has another team's number? Does that get into your head sometimes of the losing streak? How long? I know you haven't been part of all of that.
Right. No, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I would be lying, though, if I told you that I don't know we've lost them 3 years in a row. I do know that. And so, you know, you get tired of that. You get tired of that after one loss, so much less 3. But, no, I don't look at that. That gets in our head, or that's that's just you take each game as it comes. It's a new game, new year, and you got to play good, clean football. You got to play team football, all 3 phases, and do whatever it takes to win.
Teams that gave your offense problems last year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering how much you can pull from that tape and compare and contrast to what they're doing defensively here under McDonald.
Honestly, no. It was so bad. Like, you know, we you know, our game plan on really in all 3 phases, you could burn it by 4 minutes into that game. It was a waste of a week. You know, you just chunk it right out the window. We're out of our game plan. So, you know, there's things you look at that he did when he was in Baltimore. He's doing a great job, by the way. He really is. He did a great job out there. He's doing a great job now. It's one of the reasons they're 3-0. And like I say, there are a number of things that he has taken that he did there with this team, but it's also, you know, it's different players. He's got different players, different areas, different strengths than what they had in Baltimore. There's a few things that are a little bit different in the way that they play, but for the most part, the scheme, the philosophy is very much intact. And, you know, look, they want to get you in third down and then create issues. I mean, you know, that's where they can get you in third down, and now they're causing problems, attacking your protections. They got guys that can cover. They're sticky. So, you know, that's and we got to be in third manageable. You know, we got to be very efficient first, second down, and then honestly, I think we got to win the explosive battle. You know, we got to get some explosive on offense. We got to shut theirs down.
You was big in pushing the black uniforms coming back. How's it going to be to break those out on this stage, man, and the blacks that you wore when you was playing here, too?
No, you know, look, I like those uniforms. I know our players do, too. And it'll be something different. It's a change-up. So it doesn't mean you're going to win a game, but I like them. They'll look good.
Just having seen them, you know, a couple years in a row, what are some differences that you noticed about the identity of the team under Carroll and now McDonald? Has there been a big change?
Well, I mean, Honestly, not that much. Just in the fact you always knew when you were getting ready for, Coach Carroll's teams. Man, everything was built off of defense, and it started there, and everything kind of that was really their foundation, and then everything was kind of built off of that. And this team's very much the same way. Now, I will say that they aired out more. Now how much of that is because Walker's been out? But they're throwing the ball. They're putting it in the hands of Geno and letting him. And really a lot of it is just take what's there, and then confusion, shot play, big play, like I talked about the Metcalf. So, man, they're willing to take what's there and then buy their time until the explosive shows up, and then they hurt you with it. That's what they've done for 3 weeks, man. They make them count. So, that's a little different. But even in that, it still plays. They're very efficient with it, But I think you're still very much in that, hey, man, it's Seattle. It starts with defense. That's the strength of this team. And they're playing complementary football in all 3 phases.
You mentioned the, black uniforms and everything. Monday night, the losing streak, heading to the bye week after this. Is this a unique game? I know every game matters a lot, but does this have a little higher stakes? Does it temper a famous Dan Campbell when you break out some Metallica quotes? Inspiring. Maybe you do that every week. I don't know.
No, I don't think this is any. There's nothing that's. As a matter of fact, I told the team everything's about one this week. It's about one, and that's today, one day. It's about one rep. It's 1 week. It's one game. It's one win, and just focus on that. And I think we got to get back to honing our craft a little bit. We're going to do some one-on-ones and pat them up early and then take them off. But just so we get back in you start getting in the game plan 4 weeks and you start focusing so much on the plan. Sometimes you forget about your fundamentals. You don't mean to, it just kind of, so this is a way to refocus ourselves, get back to the craft of what we do, the one-on-ones, running routes, covering, one-on-one pass pro and protection up front and with the backs, tight ends, all of that. So that's the focus.
A couple times already. They've got offensive coordinator that this is his first NFL job. I'm just curious, when you're prepping for that and you're watching the tape, probably thankful you have 3 games at least, but do you see any quirks or twists that come from the college game to the pro level?
No, not necessarily. I mean, look, there are some things, and yes, I'm glad there's 3 games. You are glad there's 3 games. But nothing that necessarily is too quirky. There's a few things they do, and some of it comes in no huddle to where they if they feel like they can get a beat on you, to figure out what you're doing coverage-wise. It's a little unique, but yet it's not. A lot of teams will, you're just trying to find ways to figure out what the defense is running against you. But no, I would say all in all, man, he's doing a hell of a job over there, man. It's a very efficient offense, and, they're playing to the strength of their players. They're what they're able to do, and putting a lot of it in Geno's hands, and he's playing well, really.
You're not watching too much baseball these days, but Tigers are on the cusp of opening.
That's awesome, dude. Tigers were written off, right, in July. Man, I heard it. I mean, it was like, dude, these guys are done, right? And now look at them. It's awesome.
Mean anything to share that electricity with a team that kind of has the same identity of grit? They've kind of dubbed themselves the Gritty Tigers.
Look, I don't get to watch a lot of it. Obviously, with where I'm at, I keep up just knowing what's going on and hearing, hey, man, they won again, this, and so for that, man, I'm rooting for those guys. I do. I love it because I think when you sit in these seats and you do what they're doing at a professional level, it doesn't matter where you're at. You just got to keep improving. And you just improve, work. And that's what they've done. And you just don't know how many different kinks you're working through and, that you're trying to work out and find the best rotation and figure this out and work on this and work with this and what about this and the lineup and pretty soon you find it and then you just get better and better and better. And that's what they've done. They're playing really good right now. So, yeah, I'm fired up for them.
Like you guys last year or even the year before, like in the city.
Man, it's good to be hot late. It's good to be hot late.
I guess the last thing to ask, since everyone asks just what everything you've written down here, but injury-wise, do you have any clarity on Lee and Frank in particular, Frank? That seems like something that would be extremely tough to play through.
Yeah, look, I don't think we're going to put Frank down this week. I don't think it. So I'll go ahead and get that out of the way. I mean, we can go round and round if we want. We're not even going to mess with that. Frank's tough. I mean, he's as tough as nails. Anybody can play through it. It's him. I think we got to be smart. It's early in the year. We got a lot of football left, and Aleem's doing better. He's day to day. He'll be out there running around today. So we're pretty good there.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.